Welcome to the Thunder training facility, which has seen its last Thunder practice for several months. I'm Barry Tramel, along with Darnell Mayberry. After a series of interviews with players and coaches and general manager Sam Presti, the Thunder season has concluded. The players were in here Saturday, Darnell. We learned a few things. One is this. The players, particularly James Harden, Eric Maynor, are talking sacrifice. Taking maybe a little less money, a little less status in terms of playing time to keep something going that they deem very special.
Yeah, and it's going to take some sacrifice to keep all these guys together. Everyone's wondering how the Thunder is going to keep its young core intact. Well, James Harden, Serge Ibaka, and Eric Maynor are all up for contract extensions this summer. And if they don't get these guys re-signed, there's a chance that this thing could come crumbling down a little bit. They need all their guys to maintain the success that they've built so far. And if those guys sacrifice, I think it'll be able to get done. If not, and they want sort of fair market value, Thunder's going to have trouble bringing them all back.
The players certainly said what we wanted to hear them say, which is they want to be in Oklahoma City. They have a brotherhood going here. James Harden even trotted out the big word dynasty, building a dynasty here. A first championship would be a better step before you start talking about dynasty. But I thought it was indicative. Russell Westbrook talked about it. Kevin Durant, a bunch of the guys talked about how they do feel a kinship with each other.
Yeah, and we've talked about it a lot, the chemistry and camaraderie of this team going back to when they first got here and, when Jeff Green was on the team with Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. It was those big three, and then slowly James Harden came along, and then Eric Maynor came on board. And slowly and surely, these guys just really started to bond more and more. And it might sound silly in the big money world of professional basketball, but these guys really get along, and it sounds like, at least they're talking the talk, we'll see come July 1 if they walk the walk, that their friendships and their bonds will really help them sacrifice and maybe take less money to keep this thing together.
Well, here's a little bit of what the Thunder players had to say on Saturday.
We just got to stick to doing what we do, the same path. We don't have to make any major changes. We don't have to get a whole new team in here. We just got to stick to what we've been doing for these last few years, and we've been growing the right way. And we wanted this one. We never accepted us being too young or waiting our turn. We wanted this one. But, it looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. So,
we can take a lot of positive out of this year, man. The group of guys we had, stuck together, all season long, regardless of what happened and how many losses we had, how many win streaks, and we stuck together and fought through everything.
This is something special here. A dynasty is being built here. So we're winning, we're having fun, and we're brothers. Like I said, the other stuff you can't buy it. It's friendships, and I'm gonna just play the year out and have fun, not worry about it. And like I said, I'll let them figure that out and discuss all that.
Yeah, of course I want to be a starter in this league, but at the same time, I want to, wherever I'm at, I want to enjoy it while I'm playing basketball. Sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes it's, like I said, about that word sacrificing, and that's basically what I'm about. I just like to win and enjoy doing it.
I think after play the final, now we know how to do it. We know how to do when you get there, what you need to do, what it takes to do to finish. So it's a great experience for us.
I expect everybody to grow from it and take it as motivation also during the whole summer. I'm sure guys going to work hard with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, saying that that we went there, we want to do even better, and obviously it's going to take all of us to play better if we want to get there again and have a chance to win it. So I think I personally going to take the whole thing as motivation for myself and go and have a big summer.
Seasons are long. Guys get hurt. All types of things happen. Trades, guys play bad. So you definitely need a lot of checks and balances in place for those situations. So I understand how it works, and I mean Sam got the gift and the curse right now as far as with he got some other business he needs to take care of. With his other spots on other places on the team and all this contracts, this and all that. So he got a heavy plate. So and I'm in no rush. So I kind of sit back, see what happens, because I would prefer to come back here, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure some other situations will open up to give me the opportunity to, help another team and, keep playing.
You kind of learn to just not worry about it till things happen. And then whatever happens, nobody knows yet, but whatever happens, you play with your group. And, of course we feel like we need everybody back because everybody's so important in that group and the guys you're talking about. So, but what can you do? So I think for us, it's our job is to play and to try to win when we get back here at camp.
And so now we count down until July 1st, when these players, Eric Maynor, Serge Ibaka, James Harden, can agree to contract extensions. Darnell, what's the biggest priority for the Thunder?
Well, first and foremost, it's Scott Brooks. But aside from that, once he gets his deal, I think you have to go after James Harden and lock him in. He's a top 5 shooting guard in this league. Some people think top 3, right behind Kobe Bryant and Dwayne Wade. So what he's able to do on the court, especially as being a buffer between Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, I think you have to get him locked in. Serge Ibaka is a shot blocker. He led the league, but you can go out there and find shot blocking. What James Harden does, I think, is sort of unreplaceable. Is irreplaceable. You cannot get what James Harden brings to this team. You're not going to find that everywhere.
Well, we perhaps will know this summer whether the Thunder ties up Serge Ibaka and James Harden for the long haul. Stay tuned for further Thunder coverage every day in the Oklahoman and here on News OK.